My main takeaway in chapter one was a quote where it talked about it's important to do research in order to decide whether a single global strategy or develop different approaches for different markets and cultures. Sorry. What stood out to me about that was if you're trying to expand the business into multiple countries, you need to decide whether to just promote it the same way, market it the same way in every country, or to do research and market your product in a different way that is in line with the culture. Just like what I'm going to do for the discussion board with McDonald's, they actually do different strategies depending on which country it is and promote different kinds of foods, just like in India where they're more vegetarian, they have more veggie meals to promote it to that culture. So that really stood out to me. In chapter two, one of the quotes that said, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast," which kind of lines up with that. Because if someone is trying to promote their business in other countries and they have like this whole strategy on how they want to do it, how they want to expand over there, but they have no awareness of the culture, their efforts may be unproductive because of the practices and the traditions that are in the culture. So those two things stood out to me about that. Um, Also, what was surprising, but I guess it's good in a way, it was saying a quote: "The sources of one's mental programs lie within the social environment to which one grew up and collected one's life experiences." Said the programming starts within the family and it continues within the neighborhood, at school, in youth group, at the workplace, and in the living community. So it's like, wow, a lot of those experiences definitely form how people look and how people perceive different things. And especially um, people grow up differently, say, for example, in the United States compared to China. So their approach in marketing or their approach in business may be a lot different based on their experiences growing up, the area and the culture that they lived in. And that was the biggest thing I took away from these first two chapters.